All right, here with Hagen Hall of the Woodrow Wilson soccer team. And Hagen, you guys are off to the state tournament. I mean, I would imagine, I know you played basketball and soccer your whole life. I would imagine this soccer state championship was the goal.
Oh, it for sure was. I've dreamed of this since I was a kid, especially looking up at all the other players and seeing where they got, and I was like, I want to I want to do what they do, and I want to get up into the state chip.
Did you come about soccer because your dad played? I think he was a basketball and soccer player here at Woodrow. I mean, was that kind of how you got started, or how did you get started in soccer?
Yeah, it was probably my dad. I mean, he played it when he was in high school and all through his life, and I looked up to him. I still look up to him a lot, but he's the reason I wanted to get started.
You played a lot of high level soccer. When did you know you could be pretty good? You're only a sophomore in high school right now, so you got a lot of years. But when did you know you could be maybe better than just good?
I mean, you can never tell the future, but if I keep working, I have a good feeling I'll get there, and my team pushes me in practice, everything, and they're the main reason I get to how I am.
You've had a pretty good season so far. Did you feel like this season was coming? I talked to a couple of your teammates. They said they felt like when I won at the beginning of the year. I think AJ Michael said, I knew when we went up to Fairmont, it's gonna be a good team. AJ said when we walked off the field against UW last year, he knew. When did you know this was going to be a really good team?
My freshman year, whenever I got here and I got in the environment and I seen our work ethic, I was really excited for this, and I knew we were going to get there eventually, and we've proved it.
This team doesn't have one big guy. I think Kobe's got 16 or 17 goals.
Yep.
Ollie has about 15. You've got 12, 13, 14 in that range. So no real stars. What's the strength of this team? Is it because you guys play the way you do? I personally think the defense is your name positions. But,
Oh yeah, for sure.
But what's the secret sauce of this team?
I mean, we all play together. We all work hard. We all push each other. I mean, we've played with each other since we were kids. I mean, we've been all together and we all work. And that's the thing. And if someone does something bad, someone's there to help them get up. I mean, it's like we're all a big one family,
Which legacy team are you part of?
The Legacy FC 08. Jerry
Oh, so
coaches.
you were 2 years old the last time Woodrow went to a state tournament?
Yep.
Yep. And back in 10?
Yes, sir.
How much do you hear about that team? I think your dad probably played on some good teams too.
Yeah, he did. Hear about them often because, I mean, look what they did.
Won a state title.
They won a state title. I mean, that's the main goal.
You think about that, man, maybe people 15 years from now be talking about the 2014?
Let's hope. Let's hope. That's what I want to hear.
You have to
I
win
want
that
to be a
state
part of that team.
Everybody's saying Woodrow is going to be better. You better get him this year, was his talk at the beginning of this season, because next year, with all the guys you got back, you're a guy that's back. But what about some of the seniors? How important is it for you? You'll have 2 years to get it done for those guys.
I mean, I want to win a state title very, very bad, but I think the reason I want to work so hard is I want to see them with the trophy before they go. I mean, they're a big part of the team, and I mean, they're like family to me. I've known them my whole life. I've looked up to them. They're good. They're great guys off and on the field.
You mentioned your dad as being one of the guys that you looked to and was your hero.
Yes, sir.
And are there any other guys, maybe not family guys, that you looked up to coming up?
Like, not in my family?
Right.
Yeah, I looked up to Carson Eckley, Hayden Johnson. I looked up to them because they're good guys off and on the field. I mean, they respected me. I respected them. Great guys.
If I didn't do it, I'd regret it, so I'm going to do it anyway. You didn't mention Sammy Hall, your grandpa. I mean, is he a big hero or is he a zero?
He's a big part of my life.
You're not going to help me out here with the joking around, right?
Oh no, I gotta stay quiet about the joking with him.
And he is a great guy.
He's a great guy.
Who does the best Coach Laird impersonation on this team? Do you think?
Like,
you know how he yells on the sideline. Anybody do an impersonation of that? Act like do a good voice.
Probably Rylan. Rylan jokes with him a lot.
Did Kobe do a good one? I got AJ said it.
Kobe can do a good one here and there. Yeah, Kobe's good.
Well, when you're done here, do you hope to keep playing this game?
That's my main goal. I'd like to, but then if the offers don't come in or anything, I want to be a chiropractor.
So you can do both. You want to do both.
Yeah, I'd like to do both.
What do you need to do? And I mean, well, trust me, you're pretty good right now. What do you need to get to where you want to be over the next couple of years as a soccer player?
I gotta work harder than anyone I can. That's my main goal: is work harder than everyone who's on the field.
I think
off and on.
You play some pretty high level basketball, Travis.
Yep.
Too.
Yes, sir.
You've kind of given up that sport. You hope to go back? I know your dad was a basketball and a soccer player. Do you want to play basketball at some point? Is Kobe working on you?
I mean, soccer. I'd like to focus on soccer,
right?
Because that's the main sport, and I'd like to work in the off season in the gym. I want to get in the gym. I want to, I just want to focus on soccer and work. Basketball was like a side hobby. I loved it a lot, but whenever I got to high school, I thought it was time to quit it.
If you had to take out the G-Dub game, the last game, because I think that's probably the one you go to, was there a game, the best game you think you've had? Everybody would probably say we won the regional finally after 14 years.
Right.
But take that out. Is there one game you went to? Because right now, for where I'm at, I can't probably do any better. That was probably a standout game. Because I think you'll probably get better down the road, and then,
I'd say South Charleston. That South Charleston team's really solid, and I just think we controlled the entire game. I mean, we all played great. I mean, we moved the ball better than them. I mean, we made them look silly. But, I mean, they're a great team. I mean, they tied Hurricane in the normal season, and we just came into that game very pumped to play them, and, man, we just played great.
I think most people on this team, and two guys already have, say the top players on this team are Kobe Dillon, Ali Farboy, and you. You're looking at these guys out here, all of them, besides yourself. Who impresses you most as a soccer player?
I mean, Jackson Schroeder impresses me a lot.
What does he do to get your...
I mean, he's calm on the ball in the back. He keeps them very organized. I mean, he's just an athlete. I mean, he's quick as can be. He gets to the ball really well. He reads everything. He don't dive in on stuff when it's not needed. He's very calm. He's a key player to this team.
He's got a pretty good throw in too, doesn't he?
Oh, he can throw it. He can throw it.
Nice. He's got a nice arm. I mean, that was big in that the game the other day.
Yeah.
Can this team, you think, become like a G-Dub, this program? Not this team, but this program?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Is this just starting to get the point of the turn?
I think it is. We've had a history of good teams, but I feel like this team is really, this team's special.
What do you have to do to get by Wheeling Park this time? They came down in the regular season final game. You guys only lost the opener and the final game of the regular season. No other losses in there. What do you have to do to get over Wheeling Park?
We got to work harder than them. That was the only goal there, and we just got to stay calm. I feel like we're kind of going out there and like we didn't play our best game. I feel like if we play our best game and we outwork them and we do our assignment that we were told to do, we're gonna be pretty good. We're gonna be all right.
All right. Hey, I appreciate the time, and Hagen, good luck on Thursday and Saturday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.